Okay, here we have the Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce. Just an awesome car. It drives very smoothly, runs well, shifts nicely through all the gears, brakes straight, handles straight with the suspension, etc. No unusual noises from the chassis or the engine, transmission, nothing like that. During our ownership, we have done a new set of tires on all four corners, front brake job, flushed all four brakes. I'm unsure if it is original paint, but it's in rather good condition. If you get really critical, very up close, it may not even show up in camera here, but there's a little bit of crackle on the rear two quarter panels and the rear trunk lid. Just a little bit of crazing in the clear coat, but it's quite difficult to see that in pictures. I wanted to point that out. A couple of door dings here and there, and on the lowers, just a little bit of stuff forming in the surface of the paint, a couple of bubbles and things here and there, but the frame very solid. Just a little bit of bubbling in the paint here, but underneath the rockers are in very good order. The front quarter panels, hood, don't have any issues with the clear coat like the rears do. No issues here. Doors are very solid and close smoothly. As I mentioned, maybe just a little bit of bubbling up of the paint, just superficial stuff on the rocker panel areas. Front area here, a couple of rock chips and things in the front area there. Likewise with the front splitter, diffuser, whatever you want to call it. In the windshield, there's some discoloring here, not very large, just in the corner here, between the two laminations of glass. There's a little bit of discoloration there. The top has been replaced probably 6 or 8 years ago. There's documentation for that, I believe. This is essentially a two-owner car. The owner number one had the car for about 2 years. The second owner was actually a pair of brothers that bought it together, and they owned it the rest of the years. We have ownership records and maintenance history going back to day one with the car. Just over 58,000 miles. Let's take a look in the interior here. Door cards in good shape. A little bit of discoloring going on. That piece there. The seats have some aftermarket covers. They're not too bad, decently ripped up, but nothing that'll poke you, anything like that. It just needs to be covered for unsightly reasons. So you could do some seats if you wanted. Interior's in fantastic shape elsewise. There's the gauge there, 58,400. Tachometer there, turn signal indicator lamp there, which functions, fuel, oil, coolant temperature, all in good order there. We have a Blaupunkt radio there, and we have the little door flap for the cassette receptacle here. That is included. Shifters there. All of these indicator lights are working. When we acquired the car, the oxygen sensor lamp had been on, which just trips based on mileage, to my understanding. So we have replaced the oxygen sensor and reset that lamp. Power window control here, heater controls, fan, digital clock there. The factory AC is not currently functioning. The belt is not hooked up to the compressor, but the compressor does spin freely if you put hands on it. So if you'd want an AC unit in this car, you probably could service it. Glove compartment there. No cracks in the dash, which is awesome, certainly. That door card in good shape. Similar damage to the seat cover on the passenger seat. Floor's in great shape. No problems with the footwells. Behind the driver here, this luggage area of the car is in really good order. No problems with the carpeting, anything like that. No issues with the back of the soft top. Let's take a look under the hood. We have a new air filter installed, new spark plugs, fresh oil and oil filter. As I mentioned, it's received a brake job on the front. Here is part of the air conditioning system heading down there. If we just spin around, you can take a better look there. There we are. And underneath there's the condenser down there also. Everything appears to be correct and original under here. Certainly some hoses and things have been replaced over time. I believe the spark plug boots also. But elsewise, there's nothing unusual under the hood as far as electrical gremlins or mismatched wiring, nothing unharnessed or out of place. Windshield wipers are working order. The electric windows also function. I believe either the passenger or driver electric mirror does not function with the electricity, but you can press on the glass, of course, and it will shift. Okay, let's start it up.